See, I said I'd straighten the damn picture out, and I will. Why don't you make us some more pancakes, Z? Why anybody who lives out in the country and needs a picture of the country is beyond me. You can just look out the window.
I regard myself as a woman who has seen much of life. I've learned from some of it, been blind to much of it, and I guess just let the rest lurch past me. The first, and the first is always the worst, was an instructor of history at the Carthage Female Academy, board and lodging, $10 a month. He taught history, and we made a little between lessons, or at least it felt like making history to me. I was 11. He was 20, 21. All he could ever say was, I can't keep my hands to myself. I can't keep my hands to myself. And he could not. He truly, truly could not. I had a horse that I loved more than any man. A mare, a brown and white mare. I called her Venus, and she was better to me than I ever was to her. I was never proud of what happened with my babies. But after Pearl ran off and Ed went away, well, I just went back and played my piano.
Fat now. Yes, fat. Little ones. All right, Z. I'm doing it now. I'll spend the rest of my life straightening up this house. Anybody who lives out in the country needs a picture of the country is beyond me. You can just look out the window. Little Bobby Ford. It'll have to be a bullet in the back, son. And there'll be no glory for you. No praise, no glory, no honor for little Bobby Ford.
Eddie, my only son, listen. I'm sorry, Eddie. You have to forget about that. You have to forget about all of that. Put that knife down and listen to your mama. It ain't true. It ain't fair and it ain't true. Never with my son, never with my baby. Oh, with a lot of them. Oh, yes, with a lot of them. But never with my baby. After Earl ran off, letting Eddie come with me like that, well, I just went looking for my Jessie star. I just went looking for my Jessie star.
16 years of making history, and little Bobby Ford was the best they can do. All them Pinkerton men with their squads and staffs and long guns, and little Bobby Ford was the winner. What the hell do I care about a picture on a wall? I was dusting it or straightening it or some damn thing. See, it was cooking and getting ready for the Howards to go to church. That was our name, Howard. Z was worried I'd get arrested if people knew our name. Of course, we had monogrammed everything. JJ sewn into every damn thing in the house. Bobby Ford. Used to work for me. Nice kid. Stupid. I don't believe that story about the governor paying him $10,000 or whatever. How in the hell would that pimply-faced dodo ever meet the governor, let alone make a deal with him? I always thought what he wanted was to put his sneaky little hands on my wife's ass. I was the same way with Bella at his age. Hell, when I got older, too. Couldn't keep my hands off her from the day that I met her.
Who's that? Who's there?
Me.
Who's me? Cat got your tongue?
Pure audience.
I don't remember selling no tickets.
Maybe I don't need no tickets.
Well, then again, maybe you do. You don't even know what I'm doing.
Then you ain't much of a player, are you?
You staying here?
You seen us ride up.
Well, this here is living quarters. The guests are supposed to stay in the parlor.
Or in the
their
stables or in their rooms.
You talk to my father.
You know how to play anything but that one song you were playing?
What happened to your friend?
You've probably been watching for us since we was 3 miles up the road.
Well, so? I mean, you make up so much noise, no one can ignore you.
You don't blame me.
Well, your friend's a gentleman. Not like some people I can mention.
Gentlemen, he's my cousin Cole and a goddamn fool.
Cole what?
Cole Younger.
Well, I liked him. He was real nice and polite. Maybe I'll just go see if he likes
Hey,
music.
where'd you learn to play that?
In school.
Oh, bullcrap.
What's your tongue?
Where'd you go to school?
Carthage Female Academy.
I can play that thing.
Oh, yeah, and you could probably fly, too.
If you can play it, I can play it.
You don't even know what it is.
I do.
Name it.
Piano.
Nope, wrong.
Bullcrap. That's a goddamn piano. I've seen one before. Better than that, dude.
This here is a big bass drum.
Piano.
Can you play it?
That don't mean I don't know what it is.
Well, how do you expect to play it if you don't know what it is?
I'm not gonna stand here and argue about if a piano is a piano.
Can you play it?
I can learn. Show me how.
Well, maybe I will, and then maybe I won't. Do it easy.
You said it was a bass drum.
You gotta play it like you like it. Now look, this is middle C. Everything goes up or down from there. That's great. You're a natural born genius. Oh, you cut that out. You don't know nothing about it. You're just ignorant.
I know what a fine little C. What's your name?
Belle,
Live here?
do I look like a paying guest?
Oh, you're a smart ass.
Well, you come into the living quarters where you ain't supposed to be, and then you yell at me for being where I live?
We're traveling. Going to Kansas.
So, lots of people traveling to Kansas come through here.
To join the army?
War's over. Slaves been freed, or ain't you heard?
It ain't over for me. There's still Yankees shooting at our people. You know that?
No,
You ever hear of Captain William C. Quantrell?
no.
Well, you should have, and you will. We're going to be doing some shooting back. I'm Jesse James, and I'm going to set this country on its ear.
Well, you ain't gonna be here long.
Long enough.
I gotta go.
Hey, Belle, wait. Well, ding dong bell. Drum, bullcrap. Boots are the thing. High ones, hand-tooled and silver heels. Boots makes the difference. That's what Quantrell said. Billy said to me, you want to ride with me, you got to have boots, or you don't travel with Quantrell. The fighting was maybe over for the rest of them. And for me and Billy, we kept up our own war, the hell with the army. That's what Quantrell said. Billy Quantrell was the truest, most amazing man I ever knew. When the country tried to bring him down, he just talked to God and went out and started his own country.
Face the truth, son. Win and you're a god. Lose and it's a license for him to hunt you down like a dog. But we will rise up like Lazarus gone from the grave. Face the truth, son. The South is lost. The Western Empire is before us, pristine and untouched. Bluecoats tonight, you understand?
Yes, sir!
Smart, huh? He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools is soon destroyed. Proverbs 13:20.
Yes, sir, the country has gone mad and only you can set it right.
We will be as gods to the people. You will have a pair of riding boots and of marching boots, and they will make you a man of mine.
Yes, sir, Captain. I am ready for your orders. You are the leader, and my only dream is to be your lieutenant.
Sweet little Jessie. You are so very pretty with your pouty little mouth. I know how you can save your country in your own special way.
Yes, sir, thank you, sir.
Boy, you know what a decoy is?
Like wiping out a Yankee?
Close enough. You ever play dress up?
I don't think so, sir.
There, that's dress up.
Sir, I feel kind of stupid.
This will help you feel more like a man. Tonight, we're going down into the town, and you're going to stand in the shadows, smelling of perfume.
Where will I put it?
Wherever it fits.
Hey, soldier boy. Hey there, you.
Well, goddamn! What do we got here?
Nice night for a walk.
That ain't all it's a nice night for.
Lonely night? Don't have to be.
Yeah, supposing you tell me what has to be.
Oh, depends on what you want.
What are you doing out here by yourself, little girl?
Just trying to earn a living.
Well, now, we can't let a sweet thing like you go hungry. Let's have a little sample then now. Maybe we'll buy the lot.
Oh, you don't have to buy. I got a present for you.
And I got one for you.
Bye-bye, soldier boy. That's what Quantrell and me and others done all over Missouri. He was dead at 28, but we did it. We surely did it. No matter what anybody said, though, I never took the perfume.
Oh, the hell you didn't. The dresses was your favorite part.
I only did it because I was good at it. I love the surprises on their faces.
If I'd known you were into dresses when you come through Carthage, I'd have given you a couple.
I got what I wanted back in Carthage.
Well, I didn't know you were going off to fight a war in a dress. Did you and Billy ever argue about who got to wear it?
We were fighting a war. You was off parading with my cousin Cole, not caring about anything.
Well, I was so hot to get out of that hotel in that goddamn town, I'd have run off with any dog who asked me.
So you went with Cole. Figures. You could have waited for me.
And I'd still be waiting. Listen, all I did is hang around that hotel and play the piano all day long. When my father found out I had Cole's baby, he tried to kill me. You should have come to me then, Jessie. You should have come to me then.
Well, I had a mission. Me and Billy was going to change the whole country around. When we won, I was going to get Montana. Billy was going to make me king of Montana.
And instead, he made you the queen of the night.
Billy taught me to be a soldier. Right out in the prairie, nothing for 100 miles. Then all of a sudden, this little wooden town of Lawrence would come in like devils off the desert. Kill every man, burn every house. That's what Billy said, and that's sure in the hell is what we did. It was in every newspaper in the country. In Chicago, it said we killed over 200.
You can't even count that high. Did you?
Billy must have done that many himself. But he'd be spouting the Bible while he was burning the church, quoting Shakespeare and raping a school teacher. I seen him grab a little blonde-headed girl, 9, maybe 10 years old, ripped her dress off and yelled, "I will lead them in paths they have not known." And then he done it to her right there on top of her brother's corpse. Kept screaming, "I will make crooked things straight." When he was done, he made that little girl say Isaiah 42:16. She never even knew when it meant.
By now she does.
And when we come riding in with Billy waving his black flag, I could see the heat coming up from the street like a vision on a prairie. We just leveled it.
You call that soldiering? There weren't even any soldiers in Lawrence.
The whole damn town was Union lovers.
Even the little girls.
And when they grew up, they would be.
You think because you went around waving that black flag and saluting each other, that made you an army?
We was an army because we won.
You were the only one who ever believed that crap Quantrill dished out. All the rest of them knew what they were. Thug outlaws, nothing more.
Because we lost. We split up. Little groups. Billy got killed. Now I got every federal soldier chasing me.
So you come running to me. They're gonna kill you, you know. If you stay here in the Indian Nations with me, they can't touch you.
You ain't turning me into one of your Indians following you around in some goddamn feather suit. You know, I took a bullet in my gut back there. A bullet. That's when you should have come to me.
Well, since when am I supposed to keep track of you and Crazy Billy?
Sorrel to manage. There was a bullet in my gut, and Z was cooking tea and fixing me up.
So you married her, all over a cup of tea.
I married her because she was there when I needed her. You was off parading with your Indians and your babies. While you was being thrown out of Carthage Academy, I was graduating from William Quantrell's military college. I have to go, Belle.
College of murder, arson, horse stealing, and general all-around hell, Rick.
Horse stealing? Every police gazette I have read's got Bellow Star, the biggest horse thief in the country. I am a soldier.
You are a soldier because everywhere you go there's a war.
At least I'm no thief. I've never been arrested for nothing, and I never will be. I'm gonna earn a living.
Well, I had my share of trials, true enough. And they loved me. I dressed up real fine, and my trials was more famous than God. I met the judge, the hanging judge, Judge Parker, and I made him mine.
I am the law, the only law, Parker's law west of the Pecos. I have gallows for 12, a Parker's dozen. Would you care to try one?
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm the best lay west of the Pecos. Would you care to try one?
I've never had a woman before me. No woman has ever hanged west of the Pecos. The temptation is great.
I ain't guilty. You can't steal your own horse, and Venus is my horse. It's just a bunch of drunks talking.
It's a hanging offense. Have you met Mr. Maladin? He builds the gallows and he ties the rope. He has never hanged a woman. The temptation is great.
6 men can walk up to Venus with sugar and apples, and she'll bite their hand. I can feed her broken glass for oats, and she'll lick my fingers.
There is no appeal from my sentence. If I say guilty, Maladin ties the rope and you hang at the first light. I prefer it at dawn. It's a little early for some folks, but I like the sun rising behind.
You bring Venus in here and you see who she loves. Me.
Perhaps. Clear the court. Clear the court. The court will meet with the defendant in camera. Clear the court. Famous, get the hell out of here. You stay. There is one appeal. Your appeal to me.
Oh, so that's the law west of the Pecos.
I am the law. The only law.
Well, Judge, I am ready to do my time and serve up my sentence with peas and potatoes for trimming.
The law and Her Majesty is an awesome thing.
And Belle Star with her pants down is hell on wheels.
The sentence is...
I know what the sentence is. Let's carry it out. Enter here? What's that supposed to mean?
I done that in California, down on the wharf.
And what's it for?
I have to confuse the vulgar while I live and baffle God when I die.
Nothing but a low-life thug. How come you're so agreeable?
Loving it too.
Lord knows I know that. Everybody's good for something.
Well, loving is my specialty.
I thought Banks was your specialty.
Thanks, Bill.
Ha!
Well, you never had some.
Oh, and how would you know?
Harlan Damien, did you keep marrying? Hell.
Oh, there you go, bringing up Marion again.
Bringing up Indians.
Listen, don't you go putting down my men. Not if you want to beat one of them.
Thanks. Thanks for the offer.
I ain't offering.
Wouldn't do you no good. I still got one wife. I never said I'd marry you anyway.
And I wouldn't marry you. You'd never change your name.
Hell, that ain't how it works.
Oh, it is with me. The first time I changed my name, now the men change. Jessie Star. How do you like it?
I ain't changing my name.
And I ain't marrying you. I marry you, you have to go shooting at yourself. That's your custom, ain't it? Find my men and blow their heads off?
Cole, you only married him to spite me.
Yeah, and every time you took a shot at him, even after we wasn't together no more, I knew it was just Jessie saying, hello, Belle. Don't forget me.
Hello, Bill. Don't forget me.
What makes you such a thing to remember anyway? Always running around trying to be famous.
Well, you could be as famous as me if you wasn't so busy littering babies all over the place. What'd you name this one?
Well, not Jessie, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Little Duck or Big Cloud or Feather.
His name is Ed. Ed Star.
Pearl and Ed. I can never take you with me. We go into a town looking for a bank, and you turn it into a nursery.
Little boy robbing a piggy bank.
Piggy bank? Hell, woman, I invented the American bank robbery. You know what that means? Before me, nobody ever thought of it. St. Valentine's Day, 1866, Clay County, Missouri. I invented robbing banks. Me and Frank and Cole, after we sobered them up, come riding into the town of Libby at 9 in the morning, shooting and shouting and scaring the shit out of everybody. We applied Quantrell's military techniques to robbing banks. We even brought the flag. Billy taught me you can take as much as you want, so long as you take it quick. We took it quick, all right. 15,000 in gold, a pile of non-negotiable bonds, and a few hundred in cash. We got drunk on the cash, wiped our behinds with the bonds, and sold the gold to a peddler named Prominent and Bromovitz in San Antone. And that's how bank robbing was invented.
Prominent and Bromovitz?
Yep, a Jew peddler down there. Bought all the gold I could bring him.
And what'd he do with it?
Sold it back to the banks, I guess. So Harmon could have something more to rob.
And the killing, that was just for the fun of it?
Billy said, kill a couple on Monday and the rest will cooperate on Tuesday. Billy said...
Billy, 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 I'm so sick of Billy. Why don't you go marry Billy?
There you go, bringing up marrying again.
Yeah. Do I look like Billy?
You look like an Indian.
Riding boots, marching boots, all hand-tooled. Boots is the thing. Boots makes the difference. First time I dressed up in a man's clothes, it was to fool some damn fool Indian who had stolen gold from the reservation. He must have had $20,000, $40,000. I put Sam Starr's clothes on, and I went out to pay him a visit. I put a rope around that Indian's neck, and I just yanked on it until he gave me the gold. He was too old to stop me anyhow.
Picking on half-dead Indians figures.
I just pulled on that rope until he gave me all the money. And then I rode away on Venus. I rode away with all that gold in my pockets, my man's pants pockets. When I got home, I made Sam Starr wash Venus and brush her real good. Up, Venus. Up, girl. There you go. That's my girl. My sweet girl. You are my pleasure, my only pleasure. To ride you, to stroke you with my hands in your mane. You are my pleasure. You are my Indian boy, my own sweet blue dove. Now, you wash Venus. You wash her good and you brush her fine. You clean her hooves with a green stick and you brush her mane. After you clean her good and stroke her fine, then you can stroke me. That's what I like. Cool hands soothing me. Oh, you're so pretty and so quiet. Just what I like in my men. That's what I want to feel. Cool hands stroking me. Hard brown bodies, oh yes. Oh yes, my Cherokee. Yes, my sweet Cherokee. I'll be having meat for dinner tonight. Cooked up brown. Now you go feed Venus and then you cook my dinner. Cook it up brown. 6 Indian lovers I had, each one prettier than the last. 2 got hanged, 2 died in prison. 1 got his head blown off and the other just ran away. More Indians than I could count. And everywhere I went, my lovely brown braves behind me. Jessie was everywhere. His picture was in every saloon and barbershop in the country. Mr. Richard Fox said so right here in the Police Gazette. I was in the Indian Nations, and he was everywhere. But he never come to me.
More relentless than Pharaoh's daughter and braver than Joan of Arc.
Oh, Fox, you just make that stuff up.
Merely the passion. You provide the particulars.
Foxy, what you need to do is put some Jessie particulars into that magazine. The truth for a change.
It's taken me years to build up Jessie's legend. Now let's get your pot boiling. You're already one of our top sellers. Bigger than Lariat Lil. Almost as popular as Jesse James.
Why is it all the men I meet are crooks?
They love it back east. I'm going to call it Bella Starr, the Bandit Queen by Richard Fox.
It's Belle. At least get my name straight.
Bella, it's more romantic. Bella Starr. Wait, Bella Stella from Italy.
What a crock of crap.
The Police Gazette is the #1 seller in the country. Why? I give them heroes like Jesse James. Giants, and you'll be my first giantess, a female Jesse James.
Your giant Jessie can't tell the difference between guns and dresses, and he don't love nobody but himself.
Well, the Police Gazette's not putting Jesse James in a dress. No, not in my magazine. Now, if you're going to be my first woman hero, you must follow the Gazette's rules for duels. 1, always fight fair. 2, look a man square in the eye before you shoot him. 3, never shoot a short person.
I do that, I'll be one dead giantess.
It doesn't matter what you do, it's only what I say you do. A vision. I see the open prairie, the void, the great unknown. Out of it, suddenly galloping from the night, comes the lone golden rider on a silver horse. It's Jesse James, a Robin Hood.
The only thing Jesse'd do with a silver horse is steal it. Foxy, you just put once the truth about Jesse in that magazine, and I'll tell you anything you want to know about me.
The Police Gazette is as good as its word. You can trust me.
Trust hell. You make up Jesse, I'll make up me. Now, which of this crap you want to hear?
We had you running the Long Branch Saloon in Kansas City.
Kansas City. I rode into Kansas City every Tuesday night on my brown and white mare.
Yes.
I wore buckskin breeches and a 10-gallon hat, and I shot up the streets and robbed the banks before breakfast. I spent the money on lavender dresses. And in the evening, I became Rosa McComas, the Spitfire of the Plains, the queen of the dance hall.
Great stuff. How about lovers?
Well, there were plenty of those. Jack Spaniard, Jim French, Sam Starr, Jim July, and my own sweet Cherokee, the Blue Duck.
Blue Duck? What'd you call him, Ducky?
I called him Boy. I took him 2 at a time, and I left one on the shelf for when I wanted him.
Great stuff. How about something for the family trade? Tell me about your own sweet, mop-haired children.
No.
Oh, come on, a little bit of hearth and home. Pearl and Master Eddie, isn't it?
Listen, I don't want to read nothing about my kids in this magazine. Do you hear me? I don't care where you heard it.
Well, okay, but I'm certainly going to push the female Jesse James angle.
Oh, the hell with him. He's nothing but a trigger-happy lunatic. Him and his brother and his cousins. I hardly know him.
No, history has mated you.
Don't you tell me who I mated with.
Going to change the title. Bella Starr, the Bandit Queen, or the female Jesse James by Richard Fox. It'll outsell all the others. Move over, Lariat Lil and Quicksilver Jean. Here comes Bella Starr, the Bandit Queen.
Who the hell reads these damn things anyway?
Anyone with a dime who wants to dream a little.
Z, can't you get that baby to shut up?
He's got the croup or something. The croup or something. He keeps coughing. And I don't so feel good neither. Why don't you go down and take a look at him, Mr. Howard?
Because every time I do, he spits up in my face.
And no hats in the house, Mr. Howard.
Quit calling me Mr. Howard.
That's our name.
Tired of it, Z. I spent my whole life building up my name. I ain't ashamed of it.
Yeah, but I'm scared of it. I don't want you getting shot at or being arrested.
At least there'd be some activity instead of this endless sitting around.
Jesse, don't do no more banks, please. You go off like that, I get so worried. You got one bullet, don't get no more.
I thought you liked it when I got a bullet.
Well, I like nursing you, but not you being hurt. Now promise me, Jesse, you won't do no more banks. Promise me, Jessie.
Okay, for you, Z, no more plans.
That kid came by again, Bobby Ford.
Oh, what did he want this time?
Just to talk.
See, I think you got an admirer.
He's a boy.
Oh, I was a boy once, about 100 years ago. I know what he wants.
Well, he ain't getting it.
Or maybe he don't even know what he wants, but he wants it, and I've got it, Mrs. Howard. And why don't you go make us something to eat?
You still want pancakes?
Sure.
You know, one of these Sundays, the Howards are going to church, just like everybody else.
Not this Howard. No, maybe. But go on, be a wife.
Well, be a husband and straighten that damn thing.
Why, anybody who lives out in the country needs a picture of the country's beyond me. You can just look out the window.
I am just trying to make it hot and nice here. Maybe you could just help a little. I don't feel so good.
The deal is I make the money, you make the beds.
Oh, don't start with that again. I told you, I don't feel good.
And don't keep telling me what to do.
Well, if you just did what you were supposed to do, I wouldn't have to tell you.
I'm sick of hearing it.
Jesse, I'm sick.
Then get better.
Jesse, you are going to be the death of me. The absolute death of me.
Goddamn right I will. Actually, I never planned to be no bank robber, but a soldier. It just happened. That's the thing. You think you're planning your life and doing what you want to, and everybody gets it wrong. I heard stories about me that made me the cold-blooded killer since Cochise, and the next minute I'm helping the poor. That's fitting, because no matter how much I tried to plan it, it just mostly seemed like I bounced and ricocheted out of control from one thing to the next. I married Z, but I never left Belle. I couldn't live with her, and I couldn't live without her. Just bounced and ricocheted. In the end, they're gonna kill me for it. Oh my. Before they do, I'll surely make this country bleed. Now, that's the way to do it.
You'll get the bill.
I already paid it.
I ain't talking about money. I feel good.
You got a good touch. Learn how to pull teeth and you can open a barber shop.
Sometimes I wish I had a beard.
Oh, that's stupid. A beard's a pain in the ass. Always got to be shaving it, and all it does is grow right back.
I thought you liked it.
You want to do it every morning?
Maybe.
Well, when you make up your mind, let me know.
Jesse, you know what you are.
I love
You don't care about nobody but yourself.
it. I know you're there.
Well, I ain't.
Then who's talking?
Beats the hell out of me. So now that every striped-suited banker in the country's waiting for you, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Just waiting for me to walk right in and take whatever I want.
Banks. Banks is nothing but great big mouse traps. Squeaky little mouse. Banks is done. All played out. Now me, I got me a better idea. Me and a few selected friends, of which you are not included, are going to stop us a train. A whole goddamn train full of money.
Now, that's a first-class A#1 idea. You don't have many, but when you do, it's A#1. Belle, I think I'm going to invent me the train robbery.
How about we give you a little haircut, too?
Just leave my hair alone. Just
Come
shave
on, I
me.
can make you a shiny little bald
Oh,
head.
that'd be great.
It'd be good for you. Nobody recognizes
I
you.
wouldn't even recognize me.
Nothing new about that.
You know who I am. It's other people, including yourself, that have the trouble figuring it out. Why do you keep telling this guy this junk?
What? Let me see.
Listen to this crap. Jessie and Belle, Jezebel, mated by history, riding the wild pampas together, the burning dust of the desert in their lungs, bang with the guns, pop goes the heart of America.
I love it. I just wish they'd get my name straight.
It matters what they say about me in these things. I can't let this fox junk be the record of me.
So what are you going to do, open your own magazine? The Jessie Gazette. Readership of 1. You.
That's right. Think small, stay small. But write me a whole goddamn book about me. Up to now, I ain't had much control over my life. But from here on in, I'm in charge of me.
You think because you write it all down that makes it so? It's just ink on the page, Jessie. Just ink on the page.
Ink's about all the guts you got to spill.
Jessie, you know you are such a fool. That you are supposed to be some kind of a hero is God's joke. That's what you are, God's joke.
Up to now, maybe.
For my part about you, you can say this. He had a villainous eye, an idiot's head, a satanic heart. Jessie used to kill just to see him kick. You can put, I hated him without reason. I guess that's reason enough to love any man.
Not reason enough for me to change my name.
What if you got changed after you wrote it all down?
Well, they just have to add a chapter.
What if you lost an ear, just say? Did you have to put that in?
Shut up and do your job.
Now, come on. What if you weren't the same Jessie? What if you wasn't all there?
Good babbling.
I heard some folks say you wasn't all there already. What if it was actually true? Say you got an ear locked out.
Ouch, watch it.
Well, did I cut you there? Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry, Jessie. I didn't mean to do that. We can't have our Jessie hurt now, can we? Can we?
Yeah. I'll do some cutting myself. Then we'll have a little bit of Belle's blood, a little bit of Jessie's blood all mixed in, won't we? I said, won't we?
Yes.
Shut up! Share a little soap. Share a little blood.
What would you say if I was to slide this right into your throat? You probably wouldn't be saying much.
I'll do some sliding in.
Well, how about you do that while I slice open your eye? Then, my Jessie love, you can flow into me all you want. And all your blood, if you have any, can wash all down my face. How about that?
What's that razor do for you? Make you me? Make you Jesse James? Is that what it does for you? Good. Now we'll both be Jesse and do twice as many trains.
No, more what I had in mind is slicing off parts of you and putting them on me. Yeah. Then I can be either one or both of us. I'll just use you for spare parts.
Yeah, well, I'll use you for something, because that's what you really want, ain't it? Well, I'll tell you what. You can have it on temporary loan whenever I feel like giving it to you. Right, Venus. I am the only Jesse, the real Jesse. Only I am Jesse.
Star. Jessie Star.
The masked outlaws had spread themselves along the line of the train. Well, Frank, everything seems to be working all right, Jesse remarked. Right, sorry we had to shoot Jack Farley, said Frank. Jesus, if that don't beat all. There's people reading that crap and thinking I go talking like that. Oh, we done plenty of trains all right, but there wasn't much in the way of polite conversation going on while we was at it. Trains are a pain in the ass. Always moving. Not like banks would just sit right there where they're supposed to, waiting for you. Robbing trains is done one of two ways. Dumb and bloody or smart and bloody. Dumb and bloody is when you and a bunch of drunks see a train coming and you ride down on the track shooting at it. The train keeps coming and the passengers fire back at you like you was a herd of buffaloes, which you are. The blood is yours. The smart way is to bribe somebody to tell you which train is worth bothering with and buy a ticket for $1 and get on when it's stopped. That's what me and Belle done. We get on board. Me lugging Belle's leather valise like a regular husband and wife. Pretty soon she'd start to moan about having the train sickness, whatever the hell that was. She'd just grab her gun and scream, "I got the train sickness!" All the conductors and caboose men and half the passengers would run over there to help. But they wasn't so much gentlemen as they'd afraid that she'd go and throw up all over their nice clean train. When they was all standing over there, her in the little circle, pull out my coat. And there they'd be. Get famous for spilling blood and you better keep doing it or the next time the blood is yours. Of course, after me and Belle got famous and our faces were known, couldn't do it anymore.
Rain robber? Now what the hell is that supposed to mean?
No, train robber, you fool. Just shut up.
Robbing the rain. Yeah, but just like you. You don't need it. There's plenty of it. You just do it to be ornery. World's first and only rain robber. Chief rain in the face.
You are the fault of it all. You look right at me. You supposedly listen to what I'm saying, but you get it just wrong enough. Then you go spreading the word. The just wrong enough word, so as the world don't know who I am. I think you do it on purpose.
I know a liar when I hear one, Mr. Howard.
Because you are one. Always making up that crap to Mr. Richard Fox in the Police Gazette. You don't care what happens to your name.
At least I use my own name.
Yeah. Hand it out to every drunk Indian and horse thief you meet. Sam Star, Tom Star, Jim Star, everybody's named Star to you.
Well, at least they'll remember it when I'm gone. There's so many stories going around about you that they're never going to get it straight.
They will now.
Jessie, you say what you want about yourself, but you go talking about bandit queens, and you just say that I was the toughest in the morning, the softest in the evening, and in between times I just shut up the place.
I'm telling the truth.
Oh, well, if you do that, then you just say that Belle Star had a face like a hatchet, a son that wouldn't listen, and she hated the sight of mirrors.
Maybe I will. Keep her. I'm sick and tired of running all the hell and back with punks, Pinkertons, and punks shooting at me because I'm Jesse James. I'm going home.
I done my time. Almost a year. My 32nd. It was in a federal prison in Detroit. I was supposed to weave chair bottoms on a split cane. This warden ushered me into this room, full of bamboo and chair seats, and he said, "Take it." And I said, "No thanks, I'd rather stand." He nearly threw the chair at me. After you work with that stuff for a while, you just can't ever get it out of your fingernails. Detroit looked like a pretty good town from what I saw of it. I was in for horse stealing. It's crap. But after all I'd done, I figured I'd just take my medicine. After I got out, I hooked up with this actor in this Wild West show, Mr. Scarvy McCargo. Well, Jessie was gone, and I was just floating. So I took what come along. Yahoo! Beware the ways of the highways. Beware the dangers of the open road. Guard your women and lock up your gold if you pass this way. You! Halt there! Stop!
No, don't shoot! Please! Please don't shoot!
Traveler, your luck has run out. If you do not follow my instructions.
Don't point that gun at me!
Guns are the language of the West, sir, and I am doing the talking.
Yes, sir.
Stand and deliver! Stand and deliver!
I am standing. You know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
No, sir, I surely do not.
Well, sir, you are now enjoying the pleasure of meeting up with Jesse James, the desperado.
Oh, goddamn! Your grandchildren?
Yes, sir! You will tell your grandchildren of this. That is, if I let you leave here with your vocal cords intact.
It is an honor, sir. Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Sir! You think that's that easy to outwit the undisputed leader of the fiercest band of lead poisoners in the West? Sir! You think you can conquer the man who gave orders to bloody Bill Anderson and rode with Quantrill? Oh, sir, you have an abundance of earthly riches, and there are homesteaders and little people who have none at all. Well, I am here to set this straight. Now stand and deliver! For I am Jessie James. I am the only one. I am your own true hero. Search for me, hunt for me, chase me across my prairies, but I will find you, for I am your own true hero. And you will love me even more when I'm gone. For this country's greatest fear is not of its heroes, but for them. They will love me even better when I am gone, and they will build a tower to me when I am dead. Oh, thank you.
My pleasure. Scrubbing the cargo gives you the sack.
We went everywhere with that damn thing. People used to love to see Jessie hold up that stagecoach. I made so much money, I hired a special groom for Venus, a little black boy, and I called him Jessie.
Oh, the mouth words were now written. Oh, that they were printed in a book. Fat now, yes, fat. Oh, what? Put it all down. All of it. Once and for all. So they can all get it straight. I'm gonna put it down about how I rode out with Billy one fine spring morning. How I met Belle. Yeah. That now. Oh, yes. That. I could put in all kinds of parts. Parts like one fine spring morning.
I don't like this. They say she's the female Jessie James. I don't like that.
You don't like it. How do you think I feel about it? See, don't get yourself worked up over that.
Says you go riding together. I don't think I like that. I mean, if anybody's going to be in the magazine, it should be me.
That guy just makes that stuff up. I only met her once or twice, back when she was with Cole. She's in jail anyway. I'll give us a map. We'll go down to Rio. It's in South America.
I heard of that.
I can put my hands on 25,000 tomorrow. We can live on that like a king and queen.
Hooray! Oh, Jessie, I'll get the kids and everything packed up. What language do they talk down there?
But you know, I don't know.
What? Why? Why not?
It's too dangerous right now. Somebody would recognize me.
Oh.
Maybe in a few months.
Oh.
6 months.
Oh.
Maybe a year.
Oh. Jessie, it's not easy being your wife. I mean, I wouldn't trade it, but it's not easy. I mean, you're always going off like that and all this Bella Star stuff.
Belle. Her name is Belle. Why don't you make it something?
You just ate.
Then go clean something. Can't you see I'm trying to work? God damn it. Richard Fox can put what he wants, so can I. I'll put in about how I only stole from the rich and give to the poor when they needed it. Yeah. I could put in about how the railroad was the real robbers, stealing the land from the homesteaders, and how I set it right. Yeah, why not? And how I was a man of the people and how they loved me. Sure, why in the hell not? I could put anything I want in there. I'm Jessie James, it says so right there. Come on, I got you cold. Face me. Face Jessie James.
You got me. Congratulations. Fastest finger in the West.
How do you ought to know?
Who you fighting, the whole French army?
Who do you think I'm fighting?
Yourself.
I'm planning it, Bill. I ain't gonna die in some bed with an idiot doctor standing over me. Why? This boy's heart ain't beating. Pulse ain't thumping. Give him an interval. Talk to me next week. $3, please.
Jessie, you ain't gonna die in no bed. You don't spend enough time there, and I ought to know. How are you gonna die?
Big. Take it plenty with me. My last chapter, Jessie's dead. I will ride through the bullets and they will not touch me. I will ride into history and no man's gun can stop me. Northfield. I am in Northfield. Billy's military techniques can't save us. They are too smart in Northfield. They are waiting. The long rifles of the farmers. All them blonde-haired Swedes from Minnesota. They cover us in bullets. I had never been so far north. Frank is shot. Cole is shot. I can see my men falling, but still I ride. There's a white glow around me. A white light that no bullet can enter. Only I can escape. It is my fate and my glory. Don't interrupt.
Oh, half that Northfield business was just so Cole gets shot. You were always setting it up so Cole gets shot.
I see a gunfight. A shootout in the street. Me against 3, maybe more. I jump down fast, firing. I jump to one side, I spin around, shoot. 2 of them drop, then 3 more appear, then 4. But they beg for mercy. I am amazing. I am Jessie James. Then suddenly, from out of the shadows, a dozen more stand up with rifles. 12 long barrels facing me in every direction. I look at them and laugh and begin to fire. Oh, they drop and they fall. Oh, how they fall. But as they go, they take Jessie with them. Jessie is kept in the air, dancing and turning. My body is getting filled with Union death, lurching and turning. Jessie dies in the street. I can see it. I can see my own death. I shoot till the end. Till I fall.
Wonderful. We'll put it to music and play it in every opera house in the country.
That's how it's going to be. Pretty soon I'll have it all wrote down. The blood of Jessie James is flowing. The breath of Jessie James is going.
So sure of everything. You even think you know how you're going to die.
You don't care how you're going to die because you are nothing and you know it. I am a hero. It matters how I die. The death of Jessie James.
He fell off a bar stool and hit his head on his own foot.
It's my death and my life, and I get to do what I want with it. I might just say how yours happens, too. Maybe I'm deciding that right here.
Jesse, you will die of overeating. And I will die of back strain lugging your corpse to the hole they're going to dump you in.
Sorrel will see to that. Thank you very much.
Z, pretty little Z. You always get tired of Z, and I can't think why. Well, I am sick of being a pillow for you.
What do you want me to do? Wait in line?
Wait for Z.
Z's okay. She's good to me. At least she tries. And I'm good to her. Sometimes.
What do you tell her about me these days?
I lie. She don't ask so much anymore.
You lie to her, you lie to me. That's all that silly thing is, you know, Jesse. Lies, lies, and more lies. You think because you put it down it makes it so? You don't know and I don't know how we're going to die.
I know how you're going to die. I'm going to kill you. I'm building a legend and killing you is part of it. I don't like killing women, but that's how it's going to be.
Maybe so, Jesse. Maybe so.
Now, every blood-letting drop of it, my life, straight and true and permanent.
Evening, Mr. Howard.
Do me a favor, Bobby.
Yes, sir?
Say that Mr. Howard Kraft for my wife. You just call me by my name.
Yes, sir. I want to thank you again for this. I'm real grateful.
You fired yet?
Well, no, sir, not yet. I ain't had no cause. But I'm sure she'll fire true. I do thank you. It's real generous of you.
Well, Bobby, I do appreciate all the attention you paid to my wife while I was away.
Glad to be of assistance, sir. I am grateful and proud to have such a gift from such as yourself.
Bobby, you're the politest damn boy I ever met.
Well, yes, sir, I try to be.
I know, Z's real fond of it, too.
She about, Z, Ms. Howard? She wanted me to straighten up that picture.
No, but she'll be back.
Thought I'd have a look at it. She's a real fine person, Ms. Howard. I do admire her. Real fine. I'd be real glad to fix up that thing. I could probably scramble around here easier than you can. Yes, sir. Glad to help out in my own little way. I want you to know, sir,
I consider it an honor to be around you. Yes, sir, an honor. Real pretty picture you got there, Mr. Howard. Mr. Jess, Mr. James, real pretty.
Just leave it be.
I'll have it fixed in a minute.
Just leave it be. You get on down there. It's my job to straighten it and I'll straighten it. You get on down there from now.
Yes, sir.
Jessie had 2 children, a boy and a girl, and so did I. I had a daughter named Pearl, she was a smart one, and a baby boy named Ed. Well, Pearl ran off to Kansas City and went to work in one of them houses. That's something I've never done. I bargained with it, and Lord knows I'd give it away. I never sold it, and I never will. We lived away from everything, and, well, my kids got in trouble. They ain't the first kids to ever do it, and they probably won't be the last. Hello, Ed. Where's your sister?
I don't know.
Where you been? You been with Pearl? Have you? Cat got your tongue?
You going out?
Yeah, so what?
Just wondered.
I'm going out and Pearl's coming in, that it?
She lives here.
In my house. She lives in my house, and so do you.
Yep.
And I won't have you carrying on like that, you understand me? That will strike you dead if you do that. That is a sin against God.
When you leaving?
I'm taking her with me, away from you. Do you hear me? You do that with your own sister, and you will be struck down dead. You do that with your own sister, and I will take you out behind the barn and chop it off with a butcher knife. Do you understand me? I will take a knife to you, and I will slice it off and feed it to the pigs. Let go of me, Eddie. Let go of me.
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You have to go away now, Ed. Baby. You have to go away now. Well, after Pearl ran off and the lad went away, I went looking for Jessie. I wore a tight black jacket, high-top boots, Stetson hat with an ostrich plume, and I rode into town at breakneck speed, scattering everybody all over the sidewalk. I went looking for my Jessie Star. Venus was my only friend until he come to me. I was a singer and a dancer and a dealer of poker and faro. I was never happy until my Jessie came to me. I married Henry Starr and John Starr and Sam Starr. But I was never really happy till my Jessie Starr come back. Critic himself. Who'd you kill this morning?
Hell, you don't understand me. I'm a peace-loving man just trying to earn a living.
Yeah, me too. I'm a school teacher.
So I hear.
You come for a lesson? How much is 1 bank plus 1 bank? Or are you just going to stand there and watch me?
Oh, you're the best thing I know to watch.
Yeah, once every 6 months. So, to what do I owe this rarely bestowed honor?
You know, the governor's making speeches about me, whole speech about me, how I'm a minister to the community, a free, peace-loving people, or some crap like that.
Well, I can't imagine where you got that kind of an idea.
I need to stay here for a while, Bill, till things cool off, till the governor thinks of somebody else to make speeches about.
Whenever the army's chasing you, you come running to me. Well, either get in my life or get out of it. Hey, you've been practicing.
This damn thing's hard.
Why don't you take me with you? I'm better than any of those horses' asses you got for partners.
I guess you ought to know about my partners. Slept with enough of them.
Let's go to St. Joe. There's a bank right in the middle of St. Joe just waiting for us.
Not no more.
You done another one without me? Well, the hell with you then. There you go.
Watch it.
You don't know what you're doing. You never knew what you were doing.
Do whatever I want. It's more like it.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to get at it first.
I've been there, I know what's that.
Yeah. Why don't you just come into town and shoot me up? That's your custom, isn't it? Lock up your daughters and guard your wives. Here comes Jessie James, the bandit queen.
Bang!
Banged by Jessie James.
It ain't the first time.
And as usual, it didn't take very long.
Yeah, you own this place yet?
I do okay.
Oh, bull crap.
I said I do okay.
Bull crap again. How's that idiot you married to?
Which idiot?
The tall one, what's his name?
Oh, Sam. No, Sam's in jail.
Oh, which idiot you married to now, and how is he?
I don't know. I lost track.
Zarella sends her love.
Which one?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're the only man I've ever known who had a wife and a mother, both named Zarelda.
Well, then they both send their love, and so do I.
Oh, Z, pretty little Z with her little round face.
That ain't all that's round on her.
I have never understood why men made such an unending fuss over an inch or two of flesh.
Depends on whose inch or two of flesh it is.
Oh, no, it don't. Not to any man I ever knew. Nothing matters but a curve on a woman or an inch or two on a man. Right there. Just like this piano, Jessie. The decoration is fine, but it ain't got nothing to do with the music it makes.
Guess you haven't heard about my Zarella. And I mean my mother, not my wife. You're so busy being jealous about it.
What now?
Ever since St. Joe, all them damn Pinkerton flunkies and federal soldiers been looking for us.
So you can run into me. Well, maybe I sent those soldiers after you, so you would come to me. And maybe next time I'll have them put a bullet in your brain.
Yankee soldier come looking for me and Frank threw some kind of bomb in the window. Blew my mother's arm off.
Her arm?
Left one. Or she could still cook and stuff.
Blew her arm off?
Well, right about there. They thought she was gonna die. She's pretty tough, though. Tougher than she looks.
So what are you gonna do?
Already done it. Army post in St. Joe. Before we burned the place, we rounded up all the officers, sawed their arms.
You are a vicious one.
Oh, well, I think how you don't like a little bit of mischief?
Oh, yeah, I guess I like it a little more than ever.
Wait a minute, I saw your arm.
You would do just that so you could play the piano better than me.
I'd do it for the sheer joy and simple pleasure that it would bring me.
Oh, my gentle Jessie.
Now, ain't your Jessie?
You ain't even your own Jessie.
Bye, Bill.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come to say goodbye.
You come to hide in my skirts.
It ain't what I do in your skirts.
All you do in my skirts is wear them.
Going down to South America with Z and the kids. Real.
Well, why don't you stay here with me till you get tired of me and then run off with your wife? It ain't gonna work, Jessie. I don't want you, and you can't spend that much time with Z. Jessie, do this. Jessie, do that.
Now, Z's okay. She's regular and permanent.
And what the hell are we?
Oh, we're permanent, okay? Permanent crazy.
You get on that boat and you'll die there.
Oh, there's worse places to die.
The blood of Jessie James is flowing. The breath of Jessie James is going. Jessie will die in the street.
You don't know nothing.
I know you ain't going to South America. It's coming to an end, Jessie. You're 34 and fat now.
It's my life, and I get to do what I want with it.
You got two choices, bank robber. You can go to South America with Z and pretend to be someone you ain't and get killed. Or you can come with me to the Indian nations and be who you are.
You weren't going to change me into one of your damn Cherokees.
Well, then go back to Zarelda. And I mean your mother and your wife, because you don't know the difference
I
between
don't
the
know
two.
the difference. You're the one that can't tell your own babies from your Indians. I'm going to put in a whole chapter about you and Ann. belle and a baby bouncing boy out behind the barn.
You just leave me out of that magazine. Do you understand?
Oh, it's okay to be Bella Starr, the bandit queen, or the female Jessie James. Oh, it's fine to be decked out in lavender fringe, convincing God that your Mary Magdalene come back to haunt him. Oh, that's fine, but the rest of it isn't.
Oh, you can put the rest of it in. You just leave that out about my baby, because it never happened with my baby. Never.
I'm gonna put it in about Pearl and Ed out behind the barn. Oh, maybe it was all three of them.
It ain't true.
Oh, all I know is a mighty busy barn.
It ain't true.
Well, it is now.
Oh, I'll kill you, Jessie.
You think I ain't gonna die in no South America with Z, and I ain't gonna die in no Indian Nation with you, because there ain't no difference between the two.
Oh, you're gonna die all right. They're gonna put a bullet in your brain just like they did to Billy. That's the best thing that ever happened, Billy getting his head shot off.
You talking about the dead, a hero. You're talking about a true hero.
Since when did you count the dead? What about all them soldiers? And that little girl in Lawrence? They're dead.
Damn right. And the only thing that I'm sorry about is that I can't kill him again.
Oh, Golden Jessie. Everybody's hero.
Yeah, and that's how I intend to go. Boots on and taking somebody with me.
Me?
Oh, you got bad, wouldn't you? Only I am Jessie, and only I can die like Jessie.
If you leave here, you ain't coming back.
If I leave here, it's because I want to. And if I come back, it's because I want to. And if I don't...
It's because you're dead. Dead and nothing. And only I am Jessie. Golden Jessie.
One last time. Huh, Bill?
No. No more times. Because I don't need you, Jessie. Because I am Jessie. The best you ever was when you was pretending to be me.
Me being you is me being better at it than you, Bill. It's always me and you in the end, ain't it?
Hello, Bill.
Jessie. Jessie. Jessie, stop.
I gotta go, Bill. Hey, Z, are you in there? Z, why don't you fix us up some pancakes?
In a minute. Straighten that thing, would ya?
Why anybody who lives in the country needs a picture of the country is beyond me. You can just look out the window.
The kid that shot him done it with a gun that Jessie gave him. A Colt 45 with a pearled handle. Gave him as a gift. After he got a job with the Wild West show. Outlaws in Missouri, starring Robert Ford. There was a lot of stories about Jessie's death. $500 coffin and everything. Nah, a lot of crap from the Police Gazette. They buried Jessie with his boots on. Just dumped him in a hole without a coffin. The wood was too dear on the prairie. I know, I was there. Nobody knew me, but I was there. He is timeless. He will never die. A legend and a hero. And he will never die. Only he did.
There'll be no honor for you, no praise, no glory for little Bobby Ford. Jessie, when I wasn't being the desperado of the stagecoaches, I wore a crisp white blouse, and me and Venus and little Jessie, we took in the circus and the races and the county fair. Oh, except for the gun I kept tucked in the folds of my skirt, I was one first-class lady.
That, yes, that all was. Jessie Star. Jessie Star.
The only Jessie Star.